Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am J50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and welcome to a new episode of my old school Runescape Let's Play. This is episode 71, and today we're going to be doing the Great Brain Robbery. We're going to help out some monks on Harmony Island. That's what I can see so far. There are evil zombie pirates have returned. The same ones that we dealt with in Rum Deal. Yeah, it was Rum Deal. So anyway, in order to complete this quest, you're going to need 16 crafting, 30 construction, and 50 prayer. They're also not boostable. The prayer is not boostable as well. You must have completed Creature of Frankenstein, or Frankenstein, Cabin Fever, and Rum Deal. And you must have completed the Pirate Pete subquest of Recipe for Disaster. Overall, this quest really isn't that hard. You also need access to a player-owned house workshop and the ability to kill a level 190 monster without using any prayer. Although you can sort of use prayer, it just reduces it quite a lot. So overall, this quest really isn't that hard. It just has a lot of requirements. But once you have all those requirements, you just kind of need to know how to do it and you're fine. Items required. You're going to need a fishbowl helmet, which I think if you've lost one, you can talk to Murphy in Port Khazard. And you can talk to him. You can also talk to him if you've lost your diving apparatus. Is also what you're going to need. You also need hammer and around 60 nails. Technically, you need 38, but you should bring at least 60 because nails can bend. You need 18 normal planks, a holy symbol, a ring of charos, and 10 bear fur or wolf fur. So you can either use bear fur or grey wolf fur, but you can't use any hunter furs. It's also recommended to have means of teleportation to Port Phasmides through the ectophile. And Edgeville, I'm going to be using the teleport to house to get there. But that's pretty much it, because I have a glory inside of my player-owned house. And since you need an access to a player-owned house or workshop, that's also a requirement. And I have one in my house, so I'm set. But if you don't, you might want to contact a friend, because, I mean, well, I guess if you have 30 construction, you can build a workshop. But you need a player-owned house workshop with a crafting table. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and use our bank. And I'm going to go ahead and bank some of these items and bring out the stuff we need for the first part. So you won't need the furs. What we will need, you'll need 4 planks. Not all 18, but you need 4 of the planks. And I'm going to bring all the nails, but you only need like 20 nails. A hammer, fishbowl helmet, diving apparatus, and a holy symbol. You don't need the ring of charos. I'm going to bring it anyway just so I can wear it. So this is what I'm going to be wearing. Got the ring of charos on me, a holy symbol, diving apparatus, and fishbowl helmet. So here are my 4 ordinary planks, hammer and nails. And if you have a follower like a cat, a clockwork cat or something, or like a pet, you will need to put that in the bank because you cannot take that with you when you go diving. Also bring an ectophile and a charged glory or any way of getting to Edgeville. Of course, I have my glory in my house, so I'm bringing teleport to house tablets. All right, to start the quest, go ahead and if you're at Port Phasmides, go ahead and just go onto the docks here and go to the ship at the very east here. And if you're already on Mosley Harmless, you're fine. Just stay there. But talk to Bill Teach and say that you want a lift. And then he'll take you over to Mosley Harmless with his pirate gang. I just wanted to see what this guy said. You don't actually have to talk to this guy. Alright, once you get to Mosley Harmless, go ahead and go north a little bit, and there should be a monk here. Looks rather sickly. His name's Brother Tranquility. Go ahead and talk to him. Go ahead and click the first option, saying, "Undead pirates, why didn't you just say so earlier? Let me at him." Okay, so the monk friend told you about his little problem and the fact that he's been put into this zombie body, but his brain doesn't rot or anything, and it's kind of weird. So we're gonna go ahead and exit the windmill area. And we're gonna carry on with this quest. Zombie pirates are outside and they are aggressive and will attack you. We're gonna head up Harmony Island to the north. So yeah, beware of the zombie pirates. Hold on a second. Oh yes, that's the crashed ship, as you can see. There's a statue right south of the crashed ship. So if you just go up the path a little bit, there should be a statue. And then if you right-click or just click pull on the statue, your character will pull the statue back. And then go ahead and climb down the statue. Here we are. And then descend the stairs. There are zombie pirates under here as well. It is underwater, so you will need your diving gear. So go ahead and just run over to the other side. And there should be some stairs here. Go ahead and repair the stairs. And you'll use your planks. And some nails. And then climb the stairs that have been patched up. Climb up the ladder. And then peer through the peephole. Alright, so you've heard of the conversation. Go ahead and climb down the ladder again. And then descend the staircase. And run over to the other side. And head back to the monastery. Alright, so now talk to Brother Tranquility. Alright, so he'll take you back to Mosley Harmless. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the monastery. I'm going to do this by using my glory. The Edgeville Monastery I'm talking about. Go ahead and go into the western part and climb up the ladder. And then in the southwest corner there should be a bookshelf. Yep, there it is. Go ahead and search that bookshelf. Maybe it's this other one. No. My apologies. There's a southwest corner on the ground floor. So climb down the ladder here and search the bookcase here. And you'll find a prayer book. Go ahead and read the prayer book and just flip through the pages. Okay, so now go ahead and use your ecto file and we'll return to Harmony Island. Another thing you can do is use a Mosley Harmless teleport scroll, although that is pretty expensive and this is less expensive. Make sure for this next trip that you have a Ring of Charos and a holy symbol. I'm also going to go ahead and get some energy potions because I'm starting to run out. Alright, so talk to Bill Teach to get back to Mosley Harmless. And talk to Brother Tranquility to get back to Harmony Island. Okay, so once you get here, recite the prayer. And there you go. And then talk to Brother Tranquility again. Alright, so now head over to Kenefis. I'll go ahead and use Teleport House Tablet and Kirill Portal if you have one. If not, just get over to Kenefis any way you can and to Frankenstein's castle. Where is my portal? Ah, there it is. Okay, so I'm at Frankenstein's castle. Go ahead and go through the front gate. And you want to climb up to the jail part. So we're going to go through, I think it's over here. I honestly forget this part. I think it doesn't matter which way you go up. Oh, it looks like it does. Alright. So let me see. Oh yeah, I think you can go up either one of these staircases. The one to the east or the one to the west. And then you go up and you want to go is this it? There he is. So go through that door and climb up and talk to Dr. Frankenstein. Okay, so this is the part that you're going to need your Ring of Charos. You're going to want to go ahead and go back into Kenefis. Now, you can just walk there, but of course, I am very lazy, and I'm just going to use my portal. And you're going to want to talk to Rufus, who is in the meat store, which is north of the bank. So just go directly north of the bank and into this store. And if you're wearing the Ring of Charos, you should be able to talk to Rufus and get a few things. And talk about the meat shipment. And then you get a little cutscene. That was a terrible clockwork sound. Oh my gosh. That was a funny cutscene. Alright, so now run over to the bank that is right to the south of where you just were. And go ahead and take out the 10 pieces of fur. A hammer. And 10 wooden planks. So I'm going to have to bank that stuff. Yeah, 10 wooden planks. And we have our hammer, so we're good on that respect. So 10 wooden planks, 10 pieces of fur, a hammer, home teleport runes or tab, and an ecto file. And then you're good. So let's go to our house and make these cats in our workshop. It does not have to be your own workshop, though. Alright, so my workshop is right over here, I think. Yep. Alright, so we're going to go to the clockmaker's bench, I think. Is it? We'll see if it's the workbench. No, it's definitely the clockmaker's bench. Go ahead and make wooden cat. And you're going to need to make 10 of them. Alright, once you've got the 10 wooden cats, go ahead and go back to Canifis. And you're going to need to get from your bank 4 more planks. And make sure you have a hammer and at least 50 nails, because you might fail and you might need all 50. Alright, so now go to Frankenstein's castle with the 10 wooden cats, 4 planks, nails, and a hammer. And go to that same room that he was in before. Alright, so now in this room you'll now see a little hot spot to build a crate, like you do in your player-owned house. Go ahead and click on that hot spot, and you'll start building the crate. Alright, and then click Add Bottom to the crate. Alright, so you add kind of a fake bottom at the top, as you can see. Then click Fill in the crate, and you'll fill the whole crate with the wooden cats. Okay, so now go ahead and blow the wolf whistle. That's funny, you should take your diving helmet up before you try to blow the whistle. He'll get into the crate, and then you'll blow the whistle. So here's the cutscene. Alright, so now go ahead and use the shipping order on the crate. And it will be teleported. It'll be teleported to Mosley Harmless. And now you're going to want to go ahead and use the ecto file and get back to the island. Alright, so all you need for this part is some diving gear. Oops. Which I have on. We will actually, well, I guess you could bring this stuff for the final battle, but I'm going to go ahead and I'll just get prepared later. So you want to go ahead and talk to Bill Teach on his boat again to get the Mosley Harmless, and then talk to the brother to get to the island. Alright, so talk to Brother Tranquility here. And then once you get here, go down the ladder. And talk to Dr. Frankenstein. Okay, so put on your diving suit, because apparently there is some gas and you don't want to pass out from the gas. So open the large door. Yeah, as you can see, there is gas. And then go north. And there should be a ship that has been beached. You want to go ahead and enter the ship. You want to search the locker on the ground floor and get a fuse. This is kind of like cabin fever. Hold on. We should have got... Okay, so we need to get a keg of... Hold on a second. So then we need to climb up a level. Yeah, okay. So then we need to climb up the ladder over here and get a tinderbox and a keg of powder. So just take one of these kegs and a tinderbox and climb down the ladder. Oh, also I forgot to mention for this part, you are going to need a little bit of, like, a weapon and maybe a little bit of armor to kill the Sorbones, to get the required stuff. So here's the front door. So use the keg on the door, and you'll wedge the barrel of gunpowder there. And you want to add a fuse to that. Your character will bring the fuse back to a, quote, safe distance, unquote. And you want to go ahead and light the fuse. And the door will go down. I'm gonna kill the sore bones to get the required materials. Need to kill 4 of them. So there's 1. So get the cranial lamp or clamp. Then you get the brain tongs, and then 3 bell jars, and then finally 30 skull staples. Apparently it's different from normal staples, and apparently all this stuff is, I don't even know. So go ahead and head, where am I going? Oh yeah, just over to this windmill over here. And go downstairs and give the stuff to Frankenstein. Right down here. And then here's a cat playing with a ball. The previous scene was replaced with a picture of a kitten and some soothing music. We now return to the adventure in progress. That's funny. Okay, so then climb up the ladder and talk to Brother Tranquility. Okay, so then go ahead and say yes please when he says take you back to the island, because we're going to go ahead and get suited up for the final battle. Alright, you will need your diving suit on still, so the fishbowl helmet and the diving apparatus. And you're going to want to get out. Other than that, you can wear whatever you want, and we'll need some food and weapons, and we're good. Okay, so as per the usual, I always like trying things out for you guys. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to see if the halberd works. I always like doing that. And so I would recommend staying tuned. I'm going to bring an ecto file. Stay tuned because it might not work, and you might have to see why, but prayer doesn't work, we know. So you can't really use prayer. You can, technically, but it will, he'll turn it off and he'll drain it really, really fast, so it's just better not wasting the inventory space for prayer potions, and it's better using actual food instead of prayer potions. So I'd recommend sharks. I wonder if I don't think I have any sharks left in my bank. Oh, I have a little bit. Alright, so we'll put all those in my inventory. So tuna potatoes, sharks, and swordfish is what I'm using. And I almost forgot my dragon defender, which is always important. So, yep, I'll try out that. I'll try out the halberd and see how it works. But so stay tuned for that. So go ahead and transport back to the island for Brother Tranquility. I did some research as well. Apparently it will work, but you have to do it in a special way. You can't have anything between you or Barrelchest, from what I can see. I mean, we'll see how it works. Otherwise, he'll strike you with a hammer or something. He'll strike you with a ground vault or something. So go ahead and confront Mygor. And then out comes Barrelchest. Jeez. Ow! Immediately. A lot of damage. Alright. So, if you catch him here. No? You know what? So, what I've just proven is that the halberd does not work unless, it'll work like this if you have a ranged attack to use, but other than that, it will not work. So I'm going to go ahead and pot up here. I'm just going to fight him and see what he does. Jeez, he does a lot of damage, that's what he does. Jeez. Huh, gosh. Really does a lot of damage. Alright, so the reason I said stay tuned is because, I hadn't really done this fight before, ever. So I wanted to make sure you guys were prepared. And right now, I am very much not prepared. As you can probably tell. Wonder if... let's see. No, okay. I'll try to do that like Alvard trick that a lot of airmen do where they run back and forth. It seems to be working. Ow. Alright, so if you're a lower, I'm like a medium level, I guess. But bring food, or like really good food, or if not, bring ranged. So he will die. Ugh, that's disgusting. And then the Barrelchest anchor will fall. And of course it breaks. So, yeah. Alright, so, and then go ahead and walk back to the windmill, which is over here, and talk to Brother Tranquility. Okay, so this is it. You get 2 quest points, the Barrelchest anchor that's broken, a blessed lamp, a prayer book, 6,000 prayer XP, 2,000 construction XP, and 3,000 crafting XP. So the Barrelchest anchor, to repair it, you can return to Mostly Harmless and make sure you have the Book of Piracy in your inventory. Then go to the docks south of the bank and talk to the smith, and he'll fix your anchor for 230,000 gold coins. The Blessed Lamp, 5,000 experience and a chosen skill above level 30. The prayer book will it will prevent poison by using prayer, but it's not like an anti-poison where it actually consistently prevents it for an amount of time. It works slightly different, and instead it will it'll like only prevent it once when you use it. You also, and that's I'm sorry, that's it. Yeah. So let's X out of the screen now, and I think I'm gonna continue with the agility trend here. So let's do that. And that's 5,000 agility XP. You can right click on Brother Tranquility to transport back to Mostly Harmless. And I'm gonna go ahead and get 250k. Alright, so I got the Book of Piracy and 250k. Now if you go to the docks south of the bank, there should be a guy, let's see, maybe he's all the way down here. No, those are charter ships. Hold on. Ah, there he is. Okay, so should be a guy here named Smith. Go ahead and talk to him. I have this anchor, can you fix it? Apparently it's 230,000 coins. So that's a lot of coins, but there's the Barrelchest anchor. Let's see what he sells. Scimitars and hammer. Okay. Well, there we go. Barrelchest anchor, the most ridiculously looking anchor in the world when you run with it. But it has a pretty awesome special attack. It's a shame there's nothing here for us to use it on. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.